you might recognize our next guest. Donna Bunce was one of the winners of the Tender Ridge Angus Beef Acts of Tenderness Awards last year.
She founded Compassionate Hearts Ministry in Zeeland and has some upcoming events that you may want to take part in.
And she's here with one of her board members, Jackie Geerlings, to talk about their organization and 2 special events. You know, Donna, just to refresh people's memory,
Sure.
Tell us a little bit about Compassionate Heart.
We started Compassionate Ministry in 2007. I have a mentally impaired and mildly autistic son. And so just recognizing him grow up, get into his teenage years, and not really having a lot of relationships and friendships and opportunities to participate. So we started Compassion Heart as a fun place for teens and young adults with disabilities to come and just hang out and make some new friends and just get to participate in events a lot of people don't, normally think they want to be in.
Right. Well, and it is amazing. So, of course, you have a very personal interest, obviously.
Yes.
But, Jackie, you're one of the board members. Tell us what your interest, how did you get involved in this wonderful organization?
Yes, I was employed for 7 years at Holland Christian in the high school. So I was able to work with students with disabilities, and I just, my passion for them just grew. So when Donna asked me to join the board, that was just the right thing to do, and I'm so blessed to be a part of it.
You know, part of what you're doing is getting the word out there.
Right.
To continue to have support so you can do the amazing things that you're doing.
Right.
2 really exciting events coming up. Why don't you start telling us about the first one?
Well, we are really excited and just thrilled. Our first dinner event is next week at the Pinnacle. On Tuesday, April 26th, we have Emily Colson, who just wrote the book Dancing with Max, who talks about her son with autism. And I'm getting a little bit older, but if people remember President Nixon and the Watergate years, Emily's father was Chuck, and he was involved in that.
Oh, I've read many of the books that Chuck has written. I was wondering if there was a connection
Yes,
there.
there
He's
is
a
a
fascinating man
connection.
who has really had a huge impact on so many lives.
Absolutely, and Emily is his daughter, and with her son Max, she just started to write the book about Dancing with Max, and we just emailed her and said, would you come to our dinner and speak? And she said yes. So next week, Tuesday, at the Pinnacle, it's a $25 ticket, and we're hoping to get some more registrations by Friday. That's kind of a deadline for getting our reservations to the Pinnacle, and we're just thrilled. We'll have some of our families share, what the ministry has been to them and to their son or daughter, and we're just looking for just a beautiful night with Emily. We're just excited. So, call the office or email us or go to the website, and we just love to have as many people come from West Michigan just to support Emily.
Yeah, and along with that, you have a second event, not too far after that one, which involves a little bit more physical activity.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's going to be April 28th, and that is we are hosting our first 5K run walk. It's going to begin at 6:30 on Thursday evening, and it's going to be a great event. The race course is fun. It is a course that you run out and back, so there's a lot of participation, chatting, encouraging along the way, and also there's a couple hills involved in the course.
Those are hard. I mean, the going up the hill, Terry and I
exactly.
know, but the going down is a nice little break.
Well,
actually.
going up twice.
And it happens in Zeeland.
Yes, that happens right outside the front doors of our ministry.
Which is wonderful. Are you using these events for fundraising, for friend raising, for publicity, for fun, for all of these?
All of the above. Yeah, all of the above. The ministry really has grown so quickly in the 4 years that we've been in existence, from just a few participants to over 100 participants, and another 100 or so mentors, both high school and college kids coming alongside to be their friend. That's what they're looking for, is the relationships. And with this 5K, the Hearts in Motion, I just think it's a great time for just coming alongside of our participants and just say, hey, we're going to get out there and put our heart and our feet in action and support you guys. So we're just excited for next week. We can't wait to meet Emily. We can't wait to have hopefully a couple hundred runners outside our front doors and just have a fun week.
Well, great. Thank you so much for doing this. I know that more than ever we're seeing the importance, of organizations like yours for our students and families with special needs. So
it's a huge need.
Yeah, and we love the passion comes from the heart of a mother.
Oh,
It's amazing. Great
you.
inspiration.
Thank
and of
you.
course, we'll have all the information on our website as well if
Wonderful.
you're interested in getting involved. Yeah. Stay with us. We'll be right back.